Hey, all, your tequila guy here, celebrating my 10th upcoming review. Right now, right here, we are going to do a review of Tierra De Ensueno. This is from master distiller Sergio Cruz, who's normally out of NOM 1414. He is actually producing this one out of NOM 1580. And he has a sidekick, master blender, actually sidekick, a colleague, master blender Oscar Vasquez. And the reason that they teamed up is because this Blanco is actually rested. But it's not just rested in any old barrels, it's rested in Weller 12 barrels for 2 weeks. This is batch number 4. Batch numbers 1, 2, and 3 all had different barrels, but they were all rare bourbon or special rare bourbon cask, and they were all for anywhere from 10 to 22 days. This one, Weller 12, 2 weeks. And believe me, you feel it. So, pick this one up. This is $59.99. Spent my own money on it. Did a couple of rehearsals, and now I've got a few ideas and opinions that I'd like to share. So first, let's get into the details. Now, one of the things I like about this is they've got the details right on the back. I'm not going to hold this up and make you do all that. I'm just going to read it to you real fast. Okay, so as we said, NOM 1580, Highland Estates, stone ovens, copper still. We are going to do natural open air fermentation in stainless steel tanks. And it is non-chill filtered, and we're going to distill it twice in a copper still. Then we're going to age it for 2 weeks in Weller 12s. So let's see what that smells like and what that looks like. Now, I've had a lot of tequilas that were aged in bourbon barrels. Sometimes you can smell it. Sometimes you can smell it and taste it. Sometimes you can just taste it. Sometimes it blends well. Sometimes it overpowers. It's not always a slam dunk. But if you are a bourbon drinker and you're thinking about moving over to tequila, a bourbon barrel aged tequila, a good one anyway, is often a great place to start because it offers a little bit of familiarity. So let's check this one out. This is still a white light color. 2 weeks of aging is not going to give you any color, so it's still pretty clear. I imagine if we held it under a microscope, it would be a little bit darker, but it'll be very interesting to see what barrels that held bourbon in them for 12 straight years is going to do to this tequila. All right, so got the legs up and running. I'm going to bring this over and show you the legs real quick. All right, so the legs, you see them run that line right along there. And as we spin them up a little bit, we're going to do what we do, which is to see how fast they run. And if you can get a good look at those tiers, running super slow, that means it's thick, and we like that because it means it's going to have an oily mouthfeel and good viscosity. All right, let's go grab a sip. All right, so we know the legs are there. We know we're going to get some good thickness. Now let's see what we got on the nose. On the nose. Wow. I definitely smell some bourbon, definitely smell barrel influence. I'm getting vanilla, caramel, cinnamon, spice. A lot of the things that you don't get in a tequila, particularly a Blanco tequila, those are actually out in front. So the impact of the barrel is definitely really strong on the nose. The cooked agave is definitely in there. Got the natural sweetness and a different set of baking spices that is not just cinnamon are also present there, like nutmeg, clove, allspice, those kinds of things are usually pretty good indicators that you are tasting very good agave and a good concentration. All right, what else we got? A little bit of orange and some lemon for sure. A lot of bourbon notes. It really just does smell a lot like bourbon. Yeah, it smells like somebody mixed a bourbon and a tequila together, but both really good ones. Maybe that's a drink idea. I don't know. It's all right. All right, on the nose, we have worked that out. Let's see what we got on the taste here. On the palate, 2 sips, got to warm up. All right, first sip done. Face warm. Let's see what we got. Okay, so there's way more agave in the flavor than on the nose. The nose is all bourbon, and then you can smell the agave after the fact. The palate is all agave, and you taste the bourbon after the fact. So when I first sipped to it, on the front, it's just agave, right? Just another great Sergio Cruz Blanco tequila that shows you why he's famous on top of famous. He's amazing, and his tequilas are amazing. All right. But as soon as you get past that, immediately bourbon notes everywhere. I've got, again, vanilla, caramel, cinnamon. Definitely got just a good, strong oak flavor, even though it hasn't been rested that long. The orange from the citrus on the nose is definitely in there. Definitely got a good orange note. And the whole second half of this, the whole end of this, really tastes like bourbon. It's got a spicy finish that is more oaky than black peppery. Like, it's still tequila, but it's like it changes costumes when you get to the end. It finishes almost like a bourbon. It's impressive. I'm blown away. I really like it. It's definitely worth the $60 I paid for it. And if you are a bourbon drinker and you're looking to get into tequila, I think you should definitely try this. It is cheaper than your highly allocated bourbons, which we all know can be stratospherically expensive. It is good, flavorful, great agave representation, great barrel representation. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this one. Go to the store, batch number 4. Batches 1 through 3 were fantastic too, so definitely get your hands on that. If they're there, don't turn it away because it's the wrong batch. There is no wrong batch. And definitely check this one out. All right. If you haven't liked, commented, subscribed, please do all of those things. Hit the notifications or whatever you do on the socials, things that helps me get some visibility. Do let me know what you want me to try next. And just so we're clear, Tierra De Ensueno, absolute recommend. You want this one. So that's it for now. Thank you very much. And remember, next time you're at your bottle shop, let them know that your tequila guy sent you. All right, I'll see you in the next video.